I was raised in a farm in Burgundy, exactly in Bresse, in the Bresse area. I realized that I wanted to be a professional chef. It was probably around 12, 13 years old. So I started boarding school for the cooking. It was the Lycée Hôtelier de Poligny in the Jura. I was always thinking of opening a restaurant, and then when I met Jill, we went back to France and we said, okay, let's open a restaurant together. So this is why we call it CaliBressan. Cali, it's for Jill, who is from California, and Bressan for me, who's from the Bresse area in France. And this is where we really started to make some chocolate for the customer to have with the tea, and then we saw that people like it. And after 30 years of restaurant business, we said no more restaurant. And because we saw that the chocolate was a pretty good success when I was making them at the restaurant, and I enjoyed it, I said, okay, let's go back to school. And this is what I did. I went back to École Le Nôtre in Paris, then to École Nationale Supérieure de la Pâtisserie, where I as well worked with some very excellent chocolatier. We settled here in Carpinteria, and we really enjoy this place, and we are right in the middle with Santa Barbara and Montecito on one side and Los Angeles on the other, so it's really nice. I have some standard flavor, but I like as well surprise people. So I bring back a lot of flavor that I met in my career as a chef. It's really interesting, and I like the creativity involved in that. We have two best sellers. First one is Bisou, the French Bisou. And the second bestseller is Buddha, the soft salted caramel in the Buddha. So all my chocolate are between 2 and 3 days. Most are 3 days process. To make the French Bisou, it's a 2-day process. First, I spray the mold with colored cocoa butter. It's what make it shine. Then I pour my tempered chocolate inside the mold. Then I empty it and to have the cavity hollow. Then when it's dry, I will pipe my ganache with my pastry bag. So the ganache filling, it's a ganache made with tangerine and tangerine liquor. Then I let it dry for 24 hours. Then we seal them with another layer of tempered chocolate. Make sure that there is no hole inside of the seal, because chocolate, it's a hard matter on itself, so there's no air will go through. We don't use preservative in our chocolate, so there's a shelf life of 6-7 weeks. We do a lot of requests, and so Lotus Land approached us one time and said, okay, we would like Lotus chocolate. I said, okay, let's try. We never did, so let's try first if I can find some eatable Lotus. So I create a recipe, and now they are selling Lotus chocolate at Lotus Land. And it's really working good there. People really enjoyed it. And we do as well custom logo chocolate. So if people want to have their brand name on the chocolate, we can do that. If in the 3 words, my chocolate, you will find love, passion, and creativity.